Welcome back, hikers and bikers, to this week's episode of Trail Trax. I'm your host, Jonathan Ingraham. Today we'll be talking urban hikes around Denver, exploring North Table Mountain in Golden, and a new beer to enjoy from New Terrain Brewing and Fox Racing. Going on an urban hike around Metro Denver may not be as glamorous as heading into the high country, but perhaps one should take a second look. Yet, where should you go? Wouldn't it be nice if there was a resource, a guidebook to point and give you turn-by-turn help in deciding which urban hikes are great in the city? Well, there is. I love hiking, and most of all, I just wanted to use this book to encourage people to like urban hikes. Grand Lake resident and author of Urban Hikes Denver, a guide to the city's greatest urban hiking adventures, Katie Hearsom said, "It's a celebration of taking it slow and not just power hiking up a mountain." In 2020, Hearsom began working on the book, which is an urban hiking series, after meeting editors with Falcon Guides. The Urban Hikes book idea fit Hearsom nicely because of her background in both journalism and experience as a hiker. "I've always been a nature lover, even as a little kid," Hearsom said. "I always had a strong pull towards writing and journalism. Through various media events, I met some of the editors at Falcon, and we chatted for a couple of years about potential book ideas and topics." Coming from Ohio, Hearsom originally moved to Denver in 2007. Over the 10 plus years of exploring the city, Hearsom gained ample knowledge of the trail systems, which inevitably gave her the knowledge to write about urban hikes in Denver over the idea of doing an Urban Hikes Colorado book. They asked me if I wanted to do Urban Hikes Colorado, and I convinced them that there was plenty of urban trails just in Denver to make a whole book out of just that, she said. This is that book. The city of Denver operates and manages approximately 80 miles of off-street trails, plus more trails in the suburbs, nearly double that number. 3 trails she talked about and like are the Highline Canal, Aurora City Center to Star Cave Ranch in Aurora, the ever-classic Washington Park Loop in Washington Park, and the North Bison Overlook at Genesee Park. You know, the one where you can see all the bison from I-70? Hearsom spent a year hiking and writing up the book. She'd drive down to Denver from Grand Lake regularly to hike and explore, take photos, and compile information, including turn-by-turn directions. Hearsom gives turn-by-turn directions, giving hikers a sense of security when exploring a new trail, as well as a bit more planning knowledge, since you'll know what to expect and where to go. There's maps, which I had to make, and I also did all the photos, so you're getting an overview, a lot more planning resources with the book, she said. Hearsom's mantra of taking it slow speaks to her thoughts about her love for books and how she sees print over digital apps and online guides. Hearsom hinted at a future book, too. As a Continental Divide Trail ambassador, she has spent weeks hiking one of North America's and the United States' most famous trails. "I would love to do something, a book about the trail towns that the CDT goes through. There's 20 of them, so I'd have to visit all those and maybe write about like the day hike sections," she said. Urban Hikes Denver, a guide to the city's greatest urban hiking adventures, has 36 trails to choose from, all within 30 minutes from Denver, and can be purchased at retail outlets such as REI at the Denver and Lakewood stores for $22.95 or online on Amazon for $22.95 as well. And now on to the GORP report. North Table Mountain stands tall over the northern side of Golden, Colorado. The mesa has 1,998 acres with 17.1 trail miles via 21 multi-user trails encircling and cutting across the largest of the 2 mesas, South Table Mountain being the other mesa, plus offers several views, challenges, and beauty. The Mesa is 20 minutes from downtown Denver, and although similar in size to Green Mountain, has its own features and views. Hiking from the West Access Trailhead poses quite the uphill challenge to reach the Mesa's summit, including Lichen Peak. The intermediate road ascends hikers and bikers up 444 feet in 0.4 miles before cresting near the Sea Cliffs and West Quarry Trail. Along the road from the top, the views looking west of Golden and the foothills begin. Trail options can lead you around the mesa or across, including the high point of Lichen Peak at 6,555 feet. In heavier rainfall years, such as this year, blooms of several wildflowers such as goldfields can be seen all around the mesa. North Table Mountain has 3 trailheads: East Access, Golden Cliffs Trailhead, which is on the south side, and the West Trailhead. And now on to the spoken news. Mountain bikers rejoice. New Terrain Brewing in Golden has a new beer to enjoy after riding trails at either the Golden Bike Park, trails in the area, or simply just coming back from trails into town as of Wednesday. Pump Track Crusher is a new American light lager, New Terrain Brewing, made in collaboration with Fox Racing. Brewed using barley, rice, and corn, this beer was designed to be the perfect post-ride reward, keeping crushability in mind, New Terrain Brewing Marketing and Social Media Director Michael Roberts said. It is light in color and clarity and comes in at just 4.4% ABV, but has a surprising amount of flavor that you'll come to crave at the end of any ride. Go check out New Terrain Brewing at the base of South Table Mountain at 1601 Table Mountain Parkway in Golden. Thanks for tuning into Trail Trax. Check back next week for more hiking and biking news from around the Front Range. And remember, keep the rubber side down.